right, good morning.
Good morning.
This is Coding. She's here to help us every week. Very nice lady, lives right in our barangay. And so Wilma, what time were you out here this morning?
5:30?
5:30 this morning?
Yeah.
I woke up at 6 and you were gone already. You were out working. So why were you out so early? You were doing the gardening before the gardener gets here?
Well, I try to be ahead.
Oh, I guess so.
I just soak all the hole that you dig yesterday.
Okay.
I soak it with water,
Okay.
and I water all this plant also this morning.
You gave
all the plant.
Okay.
Because,
So all the plants got watered this morning.
Yes, before she get here.
All right, so I'll show you guys the hole that I dug. Make sure it's wide enough. And you can see the actual palm trees, it has a lot of roots on the bottom. So we're taking the plastic off, of course. But I just went through yesterday and dug the 6 holes, waited for the sun to go down. And then what we did do last night as well is, after the sun went down and the holes were dug, we soaked them with water. Wilma said she wanted to give a good soaking last night. So now this morning you said you soaked all the holes again?
Yes.
Okay.
I put a lot of water this morning.
Okay. So then the next step is you're putting a little fertilizer?
I put just a little bit, just like that much, a pinch.
Okay.
I just sprinkle it and then I cover it with the soil again. And then I sprinkle water again.
All right, so like a teaspoon.
Yeah.
All right, so a teaspoon of fertilizer, and that's the 4600. I did order 5 kilos of 16, 16, 16 because some of you said to have a more balanced fertilizer as well. So that's on order. That should be here soon. But right now we're using that pure urea 46-0-0. So you got the first one done.
Yeah, I just have to kind of work around it, make sure they're all straight.
Okay.
They're not leaning.
All right, so fertilizer in, water in. Oh, they're gonna like going down into that nice water. Looks like the hole was perfect size too. You're making them a little bigger, I see. So I made them a little too small.
She make it wide.
Made it wider. Okay.
Yeah.
And look at the black dirt. Look at that black topsoil. I think these palms are going to be very, very happy getting out of the just looks like rice hulls. I don't even look like it's much dirt. It looks like it's mostly rice hulls.
A lot of rice hull.
Yeah, rice hulls. And then now that it's going in that black dirt and all the water and a little fertilizer at the bottom. Now you said something that you want me to pull up more of this rock this morning
so
from off the property.
Put rocks around it.
So just around each of the palms?
Yes.
Okay. And what's that? To try to trap the moisture in a little bit to keep the sun from hitting the soil? Mm-hmm. Okay, well, that's a good idea. All right, so it looks like I'm going to have to go back out to my rock pile that's on the other side of the property, on the other side of the wall there, the fence. And I probably have, I don't know, I brought up 2 more yesterday, wheelbarrow full. I think maybe 4 or 5 more wheelbarrow fulls of this type of stone. So where do you want me to dump the rocks? Just here in the middle?
Yeah.
Or just a little bit at each one?
Whatever is easy for you.
Okay, so I'll do that here in a minute. And then watch you guys go to town. So once the palm trees are all planted, you're going to start planting in your gardening?
Yeah, look at
Garden?
all the nice flowers. The plants that were brought up this morning.
Oh, okay. I didn't even notice this. This is actually just the first I've come down here this morning. I was a little bit lazy.
He was out here at 6 o'clock.
So the caretaker who lives right there, he came up and brought some more?
Yeah.
Okay, so where are you planting these?
I'm going to line that up outside.
Oh, yeah.
Outside the fence and in here.
Okay, so outside the fence between the rocks.
Yeah.
Yeah, we talked about that a long time ago. All right, to get a little greenery out in front. Let's say adding to the curb appeal. It's nice having the water, Wilma.
Yeah.
Nice having the water right there.
Definitely.
I mean, it's obviously a slow trickle, but it definitely gets the job done. All right, so you guys got your hands full. We do have 2 subscriber visits today, all in one day. We try to just do one a day, and you know, maybe 3 a week or so. I think we're have 5 this week, but we're doing 2 today, just because Friday and Saturday we're busy with some other things. And I think yesterday, look at this carabao grass starting to really pop. I think that's carabao grass. I don't think that's weeds. Could be wrong. I'm not a plant guy. But I don't know if it's that fertilizer that I sprinkled out. But I guess it would be good to let this carabao grass grow, because the rainy season is coming up in the next few months. So having some grass to kind of hold this dirt together, I guess makes sense. So we'll see how that plays out. We'll see what the boss says about that. But really starting to pop, and it looks consistent. So I'm gonna say that this is carabao grass, and I'll ask Coding if she knows if this is carabao grass or not. So like I told you guys, Wilma will have a helper here for as long as she needs. Don't know how far into the future it'll be, but I think 1 day a week. It's up to Wilma. But we really want to try to escalate getting all the vegetables planted, you know, getting everything fertilized, getting all the trees in, all the plants in, the big large pots, you know, the big clay pots up top by the house. We want to get them filled with dirt, and then start buying some nice plants for that. So there's definitely work to be done. So real lucky again today with the weather. I think the rainy season, correct me guys if I'm wrong, starts around June or July. But you guys recall, longtime viewers, we didn't have much of a rainy season here last year. What I say, 184 days to move into this house, and I think we had 10 rain days. And you know, we started building in July, so that was right at the beginning of the rainy season, and we really didn't have many delays. So happy about that. So go ahead and let Wilma and Coding do the third one's going in already, do their magic, and then at the end of the day I'll show you their progress. Hey, let's sneak out and see what Wilma and Coding are up to. They've been out there all day, and they made a lot of nice progress. Before I jump outside and show you what they're doing, we had 2 really nice subscriber visits today. Sandy and Ellen, they're both from the UK. Been here just 2 months, and I wanted to come up and see our home build. They bought property just south of us here in Darwin, and they're going to be looking to build a home here shortly. And then Brad and Jenny, been here for a while. He's from Texas, and he's renovating a home in Sabulin. You guys know where Sabulin is. It's where we go to that very nice City Hardware. And he said that his renovation home is not very far from that City Hardware, which is actually pretty convenient. When you need something, you can just sneak over to that great store. So 2 great visits, 10%ers for sure. Let's get outside and see what Wilma and Coding are up to. So you guys know about the famous doorstop? Nice bottle of tequila. So today my buddy Kelly came up, and he goes, "Hey, I got you a present." So what's that? So take a look at this. Doorstop. Very strong magnet. So now I will no longer need the famous doorstop. They'll open the door, and there'll be a magnet to hold it to the wall because of the breeze. Some breeze that comes through here. So I just need to get it installed. And Kelly, very thoughtful gift. Thanks for coming up today. Wow, right off the bat, take a look at the entrance on the left-hand side going up the property. Look at the palms. I really like the way they put the stone around to kind of shade the dirt and keep the moisture in. And Coding told me that one of the palms had some additional shoots. So that's another champagne palm. She said, I'm going to go ahead and plant that right there. She put some more pineapple down the back side. Very nice. And look at these red plants. Look how nice they look. All the way down the property. So really, really nice. I think they did just a marvelous job. Really like it. So they're still going at it. Look at Farmer Wilma. Look at here. Wow. A lot of progress today. All the way up here too. That was a good idea. Very nice. Got a lot of work here. And I think we're tackling this tomorrow. Right, Wilma? We're tackling this tomorrow. So we're going to get all these rocks out of here. Smooth this out. Get some froggrass in here. So even going up the driveway on the right hand side, we have a lot of progress. And this is from Brad and Jenny today. Very, very nice. Thanks, guys. Perfect spot for it, right by the rock wall. So these beautiful red plants come up, then they turned, went that way, right over to the steps. Wow. Wilma and Coding both were laughing at me this morning because I was sitting here saying, I think we got carabao grass growing. And I pointed right there. And then I heard them laughing, but I didn't say anything. And then I said, after I shut the camera off, "What are you guys laughing?" And they said, "That's clover." So that's clover, guys. This is carabao grass. See it right there? See it starting to come up everywhere? So we're glad about that. We're going to let that grow and let that spread to kind of hold everything together. Now, carabao grass does grow up a little bit, so it's going to have to be trimmed, but it grows wild. So we're going to go ahead and let the carabao grass be here. I think that's the plan, right, Wilma? But I believe here, up there, up by the pool, and then that little section is going to be froggrass, a little nicer grass, and that does not need to be cut. So look at this little girl. That's Coding's daughter, Rachel.
Her assistant.
Yeah, it's her assistant. So she's in school until lunchtime, and then she's in kindergarten. Yeah. And then she comes here on the days that Coding will be working, and just spends the afternoon because he's at school during the day. So we got more of these little plants popping up.
They're everywhere now.
Yeah, they're starting to come out of the ground. Yeah. Like yesterday, I think I showed you, what, 2 or 3? I was walking here like an hour ago, and they're popping up everywhere. So maybe the that fertilizer's starting to work. we're putting it everywhere. So Coding did just a fabulous job. What a hard worker. So glad she's here with Wilma. You can see she's already planting more pineapple here in front of the house. All the way in the front of the house, we're gonna have another row. And didn't you guys plant something out front?
Out front, yeah.
Wow. No, I haven't seen it, so I guess we're going to see it at the same time. I've not gone out front today. But just look at this from the vantage point of coming up the driveway. Once we get some frog grass in here, and then these plants start to grow, the trees and the plants all start to fill in, it's going to look nice. So I'm real glad that Wilma has some help. Like I said, she was out here 5:30 this morning, and it's 4 o'clock now. Oh yeah, really nice. Yeah, I think I remember Wilma saying that she wanted the red bushes. They get pretty high. When I say high, they get about, I'm going to say 3 foot tall. These, about 3 foot tall. So looks like they put a couple. And there's Sandy. Somebody was asking about Sandy. She's in the yard during the day. We got to keep an eye on her because she likes to dig up the plants. So she's already dug, I think, 6 plants up, and she plays with them. So she's on the property during the day, but at nighttime we can't leave her out in the property at night. So she's out the gate, outside the gate at night, just so everyone knows. And then we have water for her. Do a quick zoom. We have water for her all day, and then of course we feed her at night. So looks like got 2 of these. I don't know what they're named, and I did download an app to be able to take a photo of the plant to see what it is. I just haven't used it yet, so hopefully I'll do that this afternoon. So definitely, wow, got a lot done just in like 7 hours, 8 hours. So I believe Coating's coming back tomorrow for a second day, and she's going to tackle the rock wall. She's going to weed the rock wall, and then I've been delaying power washing the rock wall just because I've been doing other projects. So I think tomorrow I'm going to have to get in there and do a power wash, and then that'll give me something to do. So this is the afternoon update, day 1 of Coating helping us, and I think we're making really quick progress now. Talk to you soon.